Hi Aries, welcome back. So Aries, this is your you versus them reading for April. For those of you that are new to this, I'll go back and forth between you and them, Aries, what your past energy, perception, how you truly feel, and next steps are. It is general, so keep in mind it can be interchangeable. Feel free to switch the roles. And let's go ahead and get started. So Aries, the shared energy, you actually got two cards out here. That of Pluto, of transformation, Scorpion energy, and the Ascendant. So I feel like, the shared energy is all about your worldview, your mission, statements, expressions, how you feel about yourself, as well as extreme changes, whether that's internally on a spiritual, emotional level, or external changes that may be happening in your environment or within this connection during this time frame, okay? So before I even started the video, when I was pre-shuffling, I got a song for you right off of the bat, and it is Welcome to the Jungle by Tasha Sultan. Yeah, if you haven't checked her out, she's awesome. And I always get her name wrong. I don't know if it's Tash Sultana or Tasha Sultan, either way. But it's Welcome to the Jungle. Check her out. She's got a reggae feel to her. Welcome to the jungle. Okay, Aries. Okay. So let's see what your overall supportive energy is in comparison to theirs. Aries. So this says luck is on your side. Sagittarius energy here for some of you. This is a great energy to have. Now, what this means is that the universe is in support of providing you hopefully the best outcome in whatever way that may be during this time frame. Now, whether you take the action necessary to get that outcome, that's where your free will comes in, Aries, all right? Now, this person's energy over here is talking about being very close to achieving their goals. So this energy is in support of this person achieving soul growth, I feel, particularly if they have been dealing with issues about trust issues, suspicious behaviors. I get like conspiracy theorist, like you might be one, or you could be dealing with someone like that. That was like really random, but there's some sort of like recognition or, some sort of taboo being cleared out during this time frame, okay? And certainly the energy is ripe for that right now, okay? No matter where you're at in the world. But let's see what the recent past energy is on your side, Aries, and get a little bit more info here. What is the recent past energy? So you have 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups. So in the recent past, you might have had a lot of emotional fulfillment, movement forward, communication for some of you, or had been, just feeling lucky, okay, feeling supported in the energy, wanting to fulfill as well, like your material desires, and yeah, really tapping into that vibes. I like this. This is like a fast, also ascending type of energy on a spiritual level, meaning like you might have reached a new understanding of yourself or a new height or something to deal with that really felt like connected with your purpose. That's what I feel. When you're in the flow of life, things kind of happen to you. They come to you without much effort because you're in the flow of law of attraction. And I feel that energy here for you in the recent past. So let's see. Person you're dealing with, recent past energy. They are the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. So this person, wants to put down their defenses, or in the past may have given up, moved forward. This is kind of like it's like a painful moving forward, or it's like because things haven't worked out, maybe they had a very like conflict-ridden life or lifestyle or personality, and because it didn't get the expected result, or they just got tired of it, or getting tired of it, and wanting to move on from that energy, but taking the lesson with them, I feel, Aries, and I also feel like a protection with their emotions here. I don't usually get that from this card, but it's like they may have let their guard down when they shouldn't have, or that's how they feel, and now because of that they have like a sense of feeling emotionally distant or protective. It created a change within them emotionally. Okay, so what's your perception, Aries? Wow, that came out really fast. What's your perception of the person you're dealing with? You perceive them as the Five of Swords, Aries. That's a headache. You perceive them as a headache. Yikes. That's a very simplistic way of putting it. Now, it can also represent that you perceive this person as someone who's stuck in their head a lot. That seems to always like let nagging thoughts get the best of them, or they get paranoid, because I'm getting like a paranoia type of vibe with this person, and it lets that little negative paranoia voice in their head kind of overtake their brain. This one, I don't mean to be like so descriptive, but that's what I'm seeing, like a little nagging like black bird back here, and then it just, the emotion overcoming their brain. Don't mind my over descriptiveness. How they perceive you, Aries. How do they perceive you? Also, I get a sense of like someone here being like, get out of your head, I'm right here. Like, hello, I'm right here, whether that's you or them. How do they perceive you? Same. This person thinks that you restrict yourself. They perceive you as restricting yourself, either intentionally or unintentionally. So I feel like both of you are having trouble seeing each other's perspective, or like mental dialogue, As human beings, because we are not telepathic beings, we only have our own perception to relate the world to and other people. And so a lot of times we assume that we understand someone's emotions or intentions based on how we would feel in that situation, not taking into consideration that this person may not process things the same way that you have. Maybe their filter is different than yours. That's what is going on here. Okay, so I hope that you were able to follow me there, but that's what I feel. Struggle in seeing how each other processes things mentally. So underneath all of this, how do you actually feel about this person, Aries? How do you feel about this person? Hold on a second. Sorry about that. So underneath all of this emotion, Aries, what you had pop out was the Eight of Cups, and it was in the reverse. So emotionally, you can't let it go. And don't sit here and tell me, oh, I don't let him go. I don't even care about that person no more. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And, I'm sorry, because it keeps showing up in your readings. And you may have consciously, yes, like let it go, let the situation go, let the hurt go, whatever, let the person go. But spiritually and emotionally, you're having a difficult time truly letting it go just yet. Okay, because emotionally, I think that you still feel drawn to go back, relook at the situation, relook at the person, try to understand the situation in a different perspective, okay? I feel that, emotionally speaking, in regards to this connection, it's like you find you found joy, or you find joy in this person. You feel or felt a common sense of enjoyment here. Okay, like a soul tribe type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were vibing, you vibed. When you vibe with this person, you vibe well with this person. When you don't vibe well with this person, it's because you're not understanding each other's way of thinking, is what I feel. So how this person feels about you, genuinely. Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. They don't know how they feel. They're really stuck. Aries, they're really stuck. So, you know, I guess same goes to your cross watchers. I don't think that can I speak? I think this person has trouble speaking about how they feel. Okay. I think this person feels very uncertain on whether they want to move forward. They see growth potential, movement potential, but they also have a hard time understanding where you're coming from, or there's a sense of restriction placed on this dynamic from the exterior world. For instance, distance, or someone's partnered already, or, you know, like whatever, the circumstances aren't aligning. Okay. For some of you, it's none of those. It's internally they feel blocked. And it's because, you know, your outlook on each other and how you express yourself is somewhat of a blockage. So speaking of blockages, let's see, what is your block, Aries? The Ace of Pentacles. Really? Aries, commitment. Commitment is the block. Like I said, for some of you, this person's already committed, or you are. For others of you, it is a lack of commitment either on one or the other person's part. It's like an inability to really truly plant those seeds and make the progression. Okay, even though I feel there is a lot of transformation going on here. So what is this person's block? Karma. The Wheel of Fortune. This person is blocked by karma. I don't get that message every day. Okay, so karmically speaking, Aries, either this person has some things that they need to go through before things can settle between this connection, or there's karma between each other, meaning there's a lesson to be learned or something to be gained from this dynamic, whether it be good or bad. And at the end of the day, it's all good, regardless, because either way, you come out of it a stronger person. There is most definitely cycles blocking this relationship connection as well. There's suspicion that block this connection. There's extreme and intense type of energies that somewhat bring the connection together, but at the same time block it. This could even be karma from past lifetimes. Okay. Because we do bring karma, you know, the soul knows no time span, you know, only our ego knows and dictates things by dates and times and whatever. Our soul knows no such thing. It is boundless, you know. There are no boundaries there. So we definitely can carry karma from past lives into our current lives. And for some of you, there is a past life contract here, so to speak. And if this all sounds foreign to you, then I need you to read a little bit more on spirituality before you decide to watch a tarot reading, because you should always have a good base knowledge of spirituality before you dive into the readings. Okay, but certainly feeling that here. Okay, so most likely next action, and the cards flew out before I could even finish my sentence. 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Aries. Sorry about that again, Aries. Lots of distractions. There could be lots of distractions here as well. So most likely future outcome is a continued wait, I feel, on your side. Now, this is not forever and ever in a day. This is April energy, and it can be changed by free will. But I feel like there's still a lot to be processed here, okay? And I think that there is distance here as well, whether emotionally or physically. And it's just like, karmically speaking, there's still a lot of contemplation here, okay? Aries, so let me see what's going on their side. What's their most likely next step, next action for April? Queen of Cups. Wow. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hold on. Got you. Queen of Cups. What is it? Give me one more card. The World, 10 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like emotionally this person is really, really distant and or is just very emotional during this time frame, especially going into the future energy. There's a repetitive cycle here. It's heavy. It's emotionally heavy. You know, you certainly could be at a distance from this person because what we have going on right now in the world, obviously. But even if you're sitting next to this person, there's still a distance. And it's because internally, on a much deeper level than you can even fathom, there is changes and transformations happening. Okay, and this is also talking about cycles. So during April, you may go through another cycle with this energy, with this person. And it may feel on the surface that everything is the same, but it's not the same, Aries. It's not the same, because if you just peel back a few layers, you'll see that there's major clearing of karmic energy going on and a lot of transformation type of vibes here going on for you. So yeah, definitely. So I did want to go back to how they truly feel about you and just get a little more clarification there as to why they're uncertain, as I know that that would be a question I would want answered, so let me answer it for you. They're guarded. I mean, I got the same message. This person doesn't, you know, they either feel pushed by you or like you're too pushy, or they don't want to be pushed to make a decision when they're not ready to make a change or make a move. Okay, so that is a caution too. Like if you are wanting things to happen like that, this person's not ready for that. And honestly, if you push someone when they're not ready, you get karma. It backfires. You have to be where the energy has to be correct. And certainly that could be interchangeable. This person could be pushy towards you and you're not ready. Same message, okay? I did want to know why the 10 of Swords in the future energy. The Sun. Yeah, so the good news about the 10 of Swords for you, Aries, is it's the 10. It's the completion point, okay? What's on the other side of the 10 of Swords is the Sun. It's a new beginning. It's optimism. It is getting reconnected. Like I said, on the surface, it may seem like nothing is changing, nothing is happening, or the same cycle, same BS, whatever. But come towards the end of April, early May, you will start to see all of the major shifts that have been happening underneath the surface are going to rise to the top. Okay, it may feel a little bit heavy at times. I see a lot of heaviness on this person's side. You may have misunderstandings during this time about each other, but I feel like things are moving in divine timing, okay? And this is really encouraging also to look at your viewpoint of each other. So Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. Deep reading. Okay, I would expect nothing less. But please let me know. You could be dealing with the following zodiac signs. This is a general reading, so it doesn't have to be any of these zodiac signs, but I'll tell you what I see. Scorpio and Virgo here, Leo here. Could be Cancer, Pisces, could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, again, another Aries, Taurus. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but like I said, keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign. It is a general reading. Also, the messages can be interchangeable, so feel free to switch it up, especially if you're a cross watcher. Also, don't forget to check out my links down below. If you click on the little arrow beneath my video, you can check out my Instagram, my Facebook, as well as my other YouTube. I don't do tarot there. I just make videos about random stuff, but if you're interested and you're bored, you can check it out. Also, in addition to being able to subscribe for free, and please do, you can also become a private member, and by clicking the blue join button for a nominal fee, you can get additional videos you can't get anywhere else. Also, check out my merchandise by clicking on any of the hoodies linked beneath the video. Wishing you the best. Aries, you know I love you so much. Till next time, namaste.